What's up, guys? Today, I'm gonna be doing something I honestly never thought I'd be doing, and that is applying for three different credit cards at the exact same time. Yes, you heard me right. Three different cards simultaneously. Some of you probably think I'm out of my mind, and honestly, so do I. I never thought I'd be doing this, but here we are. But if I'm doing it, that means that I have a good reason to be doing it. So hold on, give me a sec to explain myself. First, we're gonna go over why I'm applying for three cards. Then we'll go over the method I'm kind of using to apply for these three cards. And then, of course, we'll get into the applications and we'll see if I'm approved. So let's just jump right in. Why am I applying for three cards at the same time? Well, reason number one is I would like to apply for the Hawaiian Airlines credit card because, as we all know, the Hawaiian and Alaskan merger now allows you to transfer points between the two programs. And well, Alaska has some pretty darn good redemptions if you didn't already know. And so that's for both their Alaska redemptions as well as their partner award redemptions. And so you can use it for Alaska Airlines or any of their partners, and that can go overseas as well. Coincidentally, though, my sister actually lives in Alaska. I know, kind of strange, right? But we plan to go there over the summer. And so it kind of works out where I could get some Alaska miles, use it for that trip over the summer, go see my sister, see where she lives, explore Alaska a little bit. And then, of course, if I have any extra miles, well, I can use it for partner awards with pretty much no issue there. Another factor with this is that because of the merger, there is a chance that the Hawaiian Airlines cards go away. Most likely, they actually are going away. And so I would like to apply for it before that happens, get this sign up offer, bank those points, use them for redemption before this option is no longer available. And lastly, another reason to get this card is that there is a way to get the welcome offer of 70,000 points with one credit card transaction rather than spending the normal $2,000. All you have to do is go to the specific page, which I'll have a link down below, that is different from the public welcome offer. And then you just have to type in a promo code, which you typically will receive on like a Hawaiian flight, for example, when they promote the credit card. However, these promo codes don't expire, at least not for a long time. And so people post them online and anyone can use them. Anthony Ventura actually made a great video on how he did this with two Hawaiian cards. So check it out if you haven't already. I'll be doing the same thing here, hopping on that train since the ink train is no longer, sad face. But anyways, I'll be getting that Hawaiian card using this method. Now on to the second credit card I'll be applying for. Well, since I'm applying for a Barclays card, I'll be applying for another Barclays card, that credit card being the American Airlines Aviator Red card. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because there are some data points that show when you apply for two Barclays credit cards at the same time, there's a decent chance at least that both those hard inquiries will actually turn into one because you're applying on the same day to the same bank. They kind of just combine it into one. And another reason to get this specific American Airlines Aviator Red card is it has the basically exact same welcome offer as a Hawaiian card where you'll earn 70,000 miles after one single purchase. You also have to pay that annual fee, but I obviously was going to do that anyways. And that's it. You get the 70,000 miles from one purchase. So that's two credit cards where you only need one purchase on each, a chance to only have one hard inquiry as well. I mean, why not go for it? And lastly, this Aviator Red card is also actually going to go away, similar to the Hawaiian card, because American Airlines recently announced that they have a partnership with Citi exclusively. So I believe in 2026, that is when the Barclays credit cards will actually transition into Citi cards. So similar here, where you want to get the offer now before it goes away, and you'll pretty much never be able to get that offer again. So might as well take the chance to get it now. So those are the first two cards. And the issue with these two cards is that well, there's no spend requirement. And some might say it's an issue, some might not say it's an issue. I mean, that means I can put money elsewhere, right? Well, why not get another credit card that has a much higher spend requirement to then get another welcome offer? These two cards will be super easy. So the third card I'm hoping to get will be the American Express Business Gold card. This card has a whopping elevated offer of 200,000 points after 15,000 in spend. Now, obviously that's a lot to spend and I never thought I'd be getting this card, to be honest, at least not in the near future, because 15K is quite a lot of money. So the reason I can actually get this business gold right now and hit that spend requirement is because we have a lot of spend coming up, including our insurance on the mortgage as well as our vehicles. And then we also have a ton of travel expenses coming up as well, not only for us, but we convinced our parents to go on a trip to Europe. They've never been overseas, so this is going to be quite the experience. And they would rather hop on a cruise. So there's a lot of spend coming up, and we will be able to hopefully hit the 15K. Worst case scenario, I think we'll be like a couple hundred short. And at that point, I'll just load up my Amazon account or my United Travel Bank account. I mean, we can make it work if you really want to. I'm hoping that that will not be the case, but I'm prepared for it. So, not getting into the details of the spend itself, that is why we are applying for the business gold. And all in all, that's why we're applying for all three of these cards at the exact same time. All right, so enough of the chit chat. It's time to get into the application. You've heard the credit cards I'm applying for and why I'm applying for each of them. Let's hop into the applications. I'm going to quickly tell you the process I'm taking to apply for these as well. All right, so we are now on the application pages, and the process I'm going to take is first starting with the Amex Business Gold account. So what I'm going to do first is actually submit my Business Gold application just to see if I'm approved and if I will get the welcome offer. Because the nice thing about Amex is you can actually submit it for pre-approval, and they'll just pull a soft pull on your account. Then you'll know if you're approved and what offer you'll get before actually accepting the offer and before actually getting a hard inquiry if that's applicable for you. So I'm going to do that first and make sure I'm not in pop-up jail and just see if I'm approved. So hopefully that happens. But then before I actually accept that offer, I'm then going to go over to the Barclays profile over here. And this is going to be the Hawaiian credit card application. As you can see, everything's already filled out. I just have to press apply now. Then once that is submitted, hopefully approved, I will then go over to the Advantage Aviator Red, also already pre-filled out, press the apply now button, and we'll also see if we're approved there. Most likely it's going to go into pending status, but we'll see. After that, I will then go back over to the Amex Business Gold application, and then I will accept the offer that was given to me, and hopefully all is well. So we will see what happens here. Let's dive in right now. All right, so first we have the Amex Business Gold. Everything is already pre-filled out, so let's go ahead and see if I'm pre-approved. So before continuing, would you like to add up to 5 employee cards? I'm going to say no, I don't need them. Not now, and let's see what happens here. There we go, I'm approved. So now I do have to accept this card in the next 20 minutes. So let's quickly go over to the Hawaiian Airlines one. I'm now going to hit apply now. Let's see what happens. Come on, Barclays. Customize my card. I mean, it's a good sign, right? We got to go with the crazy one over here. Continue. Come on, Barclays. Do me solid. All right, we verified it's me. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully I get that approval application. Bam, there we go. All right, so the Hawaiian card is approved. Now immediately go over to the American Airlines one and do the exact same thing. Apply now. Let's see what happens here. Do me a solid, Barclays. I don't feel like calling you. Let's just do an automatic approval twice in a row. Come on, baby. Once again, got to verify it's me. 1 second. All right, we are back. I've submitted the verification. Let's see what Barclays does here. As I thought, my application is being reviewed. Well, I kind of expected that, so I'm going to have to give Barclays a call. But we're not done yet. We still have one more thing to do, and that is accept the business gold. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this. Give me that massive welcome offer. Thank you very much, Amex. I appreciate you. All right, last thing we need to do is call Barclays and see if we can get that American Airlines card approved. Alrighty, guys, I am back. I just got off the phone with Barclays. I apologize for not recording it. It was just easier to do it off camera, but honestly, it was the easiest, smoothest, most enjoyable call I've ever had with a bank in my entire life. Citi was the exact opposite, but that's a whole different story. So going on with the Barclays Aviator Red call, basically called them up. They answered immediately. The dude was super friendly. Like I don't even know how to explain it. He was all giddy and like I don't know. That was crazy. I mean, he was so happy to be on the phone. I have no idea why. He must be getting paid bank or something. Anyways, all he asked me, first things first, was a phone number to link to the account. Gave him that. Confirm my identity with my birthday and then last four of the social. Gave him that. He saw my application. He said it was in review and we can do it on the phone. I was like, awesome. So we went through it and he asked me 2 questions. He asked me for my occupation, so where I'm working, how long I've been working there. He then asked me for my previous occupation, how long I worked there. Gave him that. Confirmed my salary, I think it was. Confirmed my address. And then after that, he said, give me 1 second to confirm the application. I was put on hold for maybe 2 minutes. He came back. He said they ran the credit report. Everything looked phenomenal because I have a mortgage. I have multiple credit cards, of course. So he said everything looked good. And then after that, he said I'm approved with a $10,000 credit limit. I immediately got an email directly after that, before I even hung up. And then he also confirmed that I did apply and was approved for the Hawaiian card as well. And that was also a $10,000 limit. And that was it. He congratulated me and said, "Have a great day." I hung up and here I am. So that was one of the easiest calls I've ever had. And so just like that, I was approved for the Hawaiian card, approved for the American Airlines Aviator Barclays card, and also approved for the American Express Business Gold card. Guys, I am stoked. I am relieved. I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm good for the next 3 to 4 months probably because I need to take a break after 3 credit cards. But yeah, so just like that, I got basically 70K Alaska miles, 70K American miles, and 200,000 MR points. You cannot go wrong with that. So that's all I have for you today. You know what? Actually, I think I forgot to mention my data points. So real quick, if you're still here, great, you can listen on. Basically, the data points really quick are I was 3 for 24 with Chase 524 rule. My credit score with TransUnion at least, because that's what they pulled, as that's what Barclays pulls, is 802. My Experian is a little lower because that's typically what's pulled with like Chase, for example. I think that's like 780, I want to say, somewhere around there. But TransUnion looked better. I had one hard inquiry on TransUnion, an 802 credit score, and I believe I'm technically 0 for 6 because the last 2 cards I got were business cards. If business cards count with Barclays, then it's 2 for 6. If not, then it's 0 for 6. So maybe that helped. I don't know. But honestly, the last 3 personal cards I got were, I believe, a year ago at this point. So personal cards, I'm 1 for 12, 0 for 6, 3 for 24. After this, I'm now 5 for 24. The Amex Gold card doesn't count because it's a business card, but I did get 2 Barclays cards, so I'm 5 for 24. However, in the middle of February, one will drop off, and then another one will drop off in June. So I'm not too concerned. I can obviously just wait a month. I'm clearly going to. I just got 3 credit cards. So I'll be back at 424, and I can apply for a Chase card if need be. So those are my data points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me applying for 3 credit cards, never thought I'd see the day. Also applying for a card with a 15K spending limit. That's kind of ridiculous, but we did it. I'm going to work on that now. Every single trend or every single purchase is going to go on that business gold, except for 2. One on the American, one on the Hawaiian. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one.